Hi folks, today is a beautiful day. We're going to New Hampshire for the weekend for a Cirrus flight training event. And Lisa is even going to do the Partner in Command program. So it's very exciting. Come check it out.
So hopefully you'll be the first pilot this week that keeps me on the center line. I'm counting on you.
There's a lot of pressure now.
I know.
So the whole weekend was rather intense. I spent the mornings on both Saturday and Sunday in class, a sort of ground school, and then in the afternoons in the air with Ed Waters. And if you don't know Ed, he is one of the premier Cirrus flight instructors in the country. And I was lucky enough to fly with him on both days. On Saturday, he put me through my paces with a bunch of IFR procedures and surprises. And then on Sunday, we did a bunch of VFR procedures and emergency procedures. And he actually made me land without any instruments other than the angle of attack indicator. So that was kind of cool.
November 547 Tango Juliet, looks like you're requesting some approaches at various airports. You want to start at Laconia, correct?
Affirmative. 7 Tango Juliet.
November 7 Tango Juliet, climb maintain to 5,000, leaving 4,000, turn left heading 360.
Climb to 5,000, leaving 4,000, 360. And we'd like the
ILS 8.
ILS 8 at Laconia.
November 7 Tango Juliet, do you want vectors to flight on, or do you want the approach off of the Concord VOR?
Off the Concord VOR.
Good.
November 7 Tango Juliet, roger, leaving 4,000, proceed direct to Concord VOR.
Leaving 4,000, direct Concord VFR. Okay, so at 4,000, I'll turn left to Concord.
Yeah, so we'll get the
I may
approach
as well load up the approach. So
You're going to get the approach for Nashua there,
yep,
right?
So
if you just press procedure, select approach, okay? Press in the FMS, and come up to the airport, type in K, is it LCO? LCI, yeah. ILS
8,
Concord. Put our minimums in. We can do that later if you want.
I'll do it now. I got time. I'm still...
Okay. You're doing good.
Actually, I'm going to climb a little bit more aggressively here. Now, I find it faster to do it on ForeFlight here and keep this where I want it. Procedure, approach, ILS 8. And here the ILS minimum is 825. So we'll do baro minimums.
You can type it in, it's faster. Did you know you could type?
I didn't know you could type because I didn't think these were blue.
No,
so.
because if it's not blue, it's going into the MFD. So you can just type it in.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, so I'm going to load it now. And actually what I can do is when I hit 4,000, I can do just activate the procedure because it'll go direct to Concord.
I would just do direct to. Remember, if we activate the procedure.
Right. So let me go here, direct, enter.
There you go. So if you want to go direct to the fix, it's a lot easier than hit procedure, activate approach, because our approach is active because we're going to Concord.
So that was just an example of one of the dozen things that Ed taught me this weekend that were sort of nuances that just refined my skills in the cockpit. So this was a simple ILS 8 procedure, but the cool part was that the entire thing was flown with the autopilot, including the vertical navigation, the missed approach, and the whole thing.
Right, so now that we're receiving the VOR, right? So if you press your course button, and then press this in, it'll sync it. There you go. Now you can track to that VOR.
Okay. I'm tracking with heading mode, but if I did nav, it would have done it.
Well, go ahead and do it.
All right, let's keep the heading bug over here.
Just keep,
And I want to see it turn.
See, it says VOR.
VOR doesn't give us DME because it doesn't have.
Correct. So this is what you would get if the GPS system was out.
Okay.
Kind of a lost art.
The world is about to end. The GPS satellites are down. Okay, so...
Just deleting all this stuff, so we won't have anything on flight plan.
Okay. Well, we should at least put Keen in, right?
No, because the GPS system is out.
Oh, you want to do it totally this way. Okay.
Yeah, just totally.
All right. Now Wow, this is new territory.
Yep.
For sure. Any way of knowing how far I am from the VOR, right?
Correct.
So, but I can, I'm station identified because it says EEN up there.
See how the plane's zigging and zagging?
Yeah.
Radio navigation.
Because it's not as accurate as GPS. I'm telling you, the more I learn about all this stuff, I'm amazed that people found them so it didn't get lost on every flight.
It used to be easier because we'd get in an airplane and we'd have just nav comms, and you would just put a frequency in, and you had an OBS, and you just turn it to whichever you needed to do. And we had NDBs, you know, the
non-directional.
So all we had to learn was an ADF approach, like NDB. We had to learn an ILS, had to learn a VOR, and we had DMEs. It was actually easier because you could get into any plane and fly it.
All right, so I'm going to fly to the VOR, pass it, and then go to heading 204.
Sure.
And so I'll move it from nav mode to heading mode and then go to 204. And as far as altitude, I got to stay at 3,300 is the minimum safe crossing. But then I can, as I get close, I can begin the descent down to 2,600 as long as I'm within 1 minute of the VOR. All right, 1 minute on the VOR on the inbound. So I got to wait till I'm turning inbound to descend.
Yeah, and you have to turn your course back. So you're going to have to hit the course knob again. Then you're going to have to turn it to the inbound heading.
Right.
So I wanted you to learn this course.
Sure.
Because you can use that for OBS or you can use it for VOR. And you can tell station passage.
I can tell station passage how? Only when the needle flips.
Yeah. And as we get close to it, we're going to be zigging and zagging. Called the cone of confusion.
So as soon as I pass the VOR, when this thing flips, then heading mode to 204.
Correct.
I put the autopilot in heading mode.
Correct.
Okay.
Pretty easy to find the VOR.
Yeah, that is kind of helpful. Key traffic, Cirrus 547 Tango Juliet, 8 miles to the west, maneuvering around the VOR for a VOR 2 approach. Key traffic.
Now you have to come over to the course button and turn the course to the inbound
04.
Very cool. Okay.
All right, you ready to turn?
Then we can go back in.
And
so now you can press
nav.
Arm nav.
Okay, it says VA approach.
Yep. So it's captured. So now with the timing, it's all based on ground speed.
Yep. So get my timer ready, and I'll.
What speed we can't descend until
we pass the VOR.
Yep.
I got to wait for that indicator to change.
Correct.
Keen traffic, Cirrus 547 Tango Juliet's on 10-mile final on the VOR 2. Keen. And VOR's got to be close now. It hasn't flipped yet.
Yeah, it's right over here. So there's the VOR right there.
Oh, I see it.
You're going to pick up the navigation signal on the other side.
Okay.
I just try to keep it 100 knots. Yeah. We're only going down to 2,100 feet.
Okay, I'm pitching for airspeed.
Yep, and just reduce the power just a little bit. Bring it back. Follow your course. Your course is to your left now. And just go over to intercepts. Hold your nose up. You got a level at 2,100. So that's how you navigate.
Okay. All right, now's a good time for full flaps.
Yep, full flaps.
Speed.
And you got a little wind coming out of the right side.
Yep, I got a little bit of a headwind.
Yeah, just put a little crab in. Like I said, just put your body on the center line.
And now I'm on final. I want my speed to be 80.
So we're going to lose some of that headwind component.
Yeah, we're already starting to lose it. Putting a little extra power in. And Cirrus 7 Tango Juliet's on short final, runway 2. Angle of attack is showing 0.6,
perfect,
which is good.
Yep. So just keep the plane pointed where you want it to go, 1,000-foot marker.
Okay, I'd say that qualifies as a real VOR navigation.
It does. Yeah.
So this was just a small sample of what I did this weekend. Hope you enjoyed following along in the cockpit. If you like this video, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can keep up with my latest videos.